Yeah, hi all. Welcome to Racsinfotech. Okay.
Yeah. Hi.
Yep. Hi. I will share this demo session on my YouTube so that you guys can able to read that from there. Okay. I'm recording this session. Okay, guys. Today we are going to demonstrate about Oracle DBA and Oracle RAC DBA. Okay, what exactly the DBA and RAC DBA, what is the difference is also we will discuss. Also the job opportunities for these two skills as an Oracle DBA. Do we have a market or do we get a job if you get a fresher or if you're an experienced, if you're looking for experience level, whether we will get or not, we will clearly discuss those as well. And mainly what Racsinfotech, we are providing this training as part of Oracle DBA. What are all the topics we are going to cover? And also what kind of support we are going to provide during the training period, after the training period also. That is one thing. The same way we are going to discuss about the RAC indexes and what topics we are going to cover in a RAC DBA as well. Apart from these two, we are going to provide Oracle Application DBA also and Oracle Cloud Infrastructure Admin, OCI Administrator. As of now, we don't have much job opportunities as an OCI admin, but I'm sure in a future, next couple of years, we will get most of the jobs done as an admin, cloud administrators. Okay, great, cool. We will start the session today. Okay, we will start our session today. So what is DBA or Oracle Database Administrator? Who can join or who can learn this DBA? So I can say somebody which is having a non-coding background. Students are professionals. Those are working professionals. They can learn easily Oracle DBA or Oracle RAC DBA training. It is purely zero coding, technical skill, technical training, I can say. So compared to our developers Java or any Python or other development side, there we used to learn any one of that programming language. But here we don't need to learn any languages. We don't need to write any coding, single zero coding. So students also, those who finish their graduation or post graduations, they can learn Oracle DBA or RAC DBA. They can achieve the IT jobs ASAP. But to be honest, the market is very less for the DBS, but job security will be there. Okay. If somebody's got a job as in a DBA, compared to the Java developer and other developers, if any recession happen, first of all, companies will look into the majority of the person, those who are like developers or some other huge peoples, they can fire them. But as a DBA, mostly in a small organizations, one or two people will be there. So once we got a job, that is a permanent kind of one, until unless the client which you are going to join. So job security is huge, and also easily we can learn. And then whatever you are going to learn, that is up close to 70 to 80% the same work, it will be repeated, and 30 to 20% only we need to put an extra efforts. If you want to put more knowledge, or if you want to put more skill set towards the cloud technologies, upcoming technologies, you will grow like anything. Like if you learn Oracle Cloud DB or Azure or other clouds, as a Oracle database administration, how you are going to install the databases on those clouds, you will get also easily, you will get a more opportunities. What I can say, CTC wise also you will get a more compared to other developers also. As a DBA and cloud DBA, we will get high CTC. So anyone can learn this, even though technical background or coding background students are professionals, they can learn and they can grow in a DBA's technical skill set. So Oracle Corporation is the owner for this database software, and till 2030 we have this support for the database administration. So till that we can assure that as a so I mean as an I mean any one of them want to learn a DBA till 2030, they have a job security. After that also that will be there, but we can assure till 2030 or 2032. Okay, later on we can explore more on cloud side, and then we can grow. So anyone can learn this easily. and the roles and responsibilities as a core DBA or DBA. Both are same. As a DBA, we need to secure our database software and also the data which is having the organization. If you're, I mean, if you're working for any medical corporations, or if you're working for any manufacturing or real estate, it depends which kind of project you are going to work. Every organization or every what we can say company, data is more important. How we are going to protect that data is our DBA job. And the DBA, our job is to take the backups and also to do the clones. We will discuss clearly what is the backup and what is the clone, and also to apply the patches. Normally, why we need to apply the patches and all those we can take it up. Installation, software installation, upgradations. Okay, the database administrator role is to install the database software and then to manage the database software. Managing means creating the users, adding the storage, maintaining the storage, database level, and applying the patches, doing the clone, and do day-to-day management like migrations and all, whatever. We are also in database side, Oracle database side, we are having some technical and development teams also there. Oracle side developers means those who are going to write up programs using SQL and PLSQL language. But as a DBA, we should know that basics, what exactly the select query will do, what exactly the update query will do. That's it. We no need to bother about how we are going to write a select query, how we are going to write an upgrade query. If you are interested, you can learn and you can grow it, but it is not mandatory. As a DBA, you should write a code using SQL and PSQL. But if you can able to do it after 3 to 4 years, you are survived as a junior DBA, then you can learn everything, writing the queries and all. Then you can grow, right? In that way, we can able to manage it. So those are all the roles and responsibilities. I'll tell you high level. Installation of the database software, upgrading once we are installing new versions every period, 1 year or 2 years period, Oracle is going to upgrade their software. They are working 24/7 in the background. As and when they have developed the software, proper software, then they will release to end users and customers. That new version, we need to upgrade it from the existing one. So we will discuss those as well. And also maintenance, shutdown, startup, applying the patches, doing the clone, and user login issues, storage issues, table space issues, we need to monitor as a DBA. Okay, very easy. Most probably 10 to 14 topics will be there. Okay, the 10 to 14 topics only we are going to execute in our real time.
Okay, man. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll take all the questions once this presentation is completed. Definitely, I'll give you the time. I'll take each and every question. Please note down, and or else you can post me in the chat. You are able to hear me? Hello, guys.
Yes, we are able.
Yeah, guys, you can write your queries in the chat box here. Once the demo is completed, I'll take each and every query. I'll answer all the queries. Okay. Then,
thank you.
Prerequisites, like, okay, you decided to learn Oracle DBA. What are all the prerequisites? Do I need to learn any other technicals, or do I need to learn any other things? We have like a few things like basic commands, Linux commands. Why? Because we are going to install our database software on the operating system. It could be on Windows, or it could be on Linux, or it could be another operating system, DB2, IBM operating system. So most of the operating systems are Linux flavored one. So we are using similar kind of the commands. Okay, how we are going to see the data, how we are going to create a directory, how we are going to see the mount points. So basic 30 to 50 commands will be there. Simple command, cd, ls. cd is one command, ls is one command, ls-ltr is one command, cp is a one command to copy the some data. So normally we are doing in our Windows, right click, copy, or control C copy, control V paste. In that way, we have in operating system, Linux operating system, we have some commands. Those you can learn. That we will teach as part of this DBA training. And also basic SQLs like What is select query? What exactly the select query will do? Okay, DML, DDL commands. What is DML? Data manipulation language, and the DDL queries. What is DDLs? Okay, those we will explain. That is very easy only. You can remember. That two is more than enough, and you required on laptop to practice. It should have, if you want to go for core DBA, 4 GB RAM is sufficient, and 100 GB hard disk is fine. We can provide you the lab. You can practice in that in your own PCs. And also, if you want to go for RAC, you can at least you should have 12 GB of RAM, 12 GB of RAM, and 250 or 200, more than 200 GB storage is sufficient to install the RAC, 2-node RAC in your machine. That we will help you. That I'll show you in my screen. We have this RAC. These two are the 2-node RAC. Okay, I have given each node is 12 GB. Even we can manage with 12 GB with 2-node RAC as well. Okay, how we are going to manage that we will discuss also as part of this training. And also we can create the data guard related things. 8 GB RAM is sufficient to create the 2 databases with the data guard setup. So each and everything we are going to cover through the labs. These labs we will provide you through the Google storage. So that also we will provide. So prerequisites are basic Linux commands and basic SQL queries. That I'll give you as part of this training. Okay, initial date when we are going to discuss about the architecture, I'll give you the Linux commands, and also I'll show you, and then I'll give you the commands. That's it, the prerequisites. And the database architecture. We will discuss clearly the database architecture in 2 different ways. One is non-multi-tenant and multi-tenant. We will discuss that as well. What exactly the meaning of the multi-tenant, CDB and PDB models, and non-CDB and PDB models. That we will discuss as well. That we will cover. And most probably, why we need to learn Oracle DBA. We have n number of database admin courses, right? We have MS SQL is there. We have MySQL is there. Postgres is there. And other databases also there. Why we need to learn, especially in Oracle DBA? Oracle DBA is the world #1 database used by the huge customers throughout the globe. Okay, more than 70 to 80% of the customers in the globe, they are using the database software from the Oracle. So if your customers are using more, as administrations are required, right? So we will get more jobs compared to all the databases. We have more than 500 plus databases are there in the globe. Out of 500 plus databases, Oracle is #1 database. So we will get huge market for the DBS, Oracle DBS. That is one thing. And also you will get immense support, like compared to other database administrators. If you got some issues when they are working on their normal work, as a DBA core, Oracle database administrations, we have huge Oracle platforms. Some communities is there. Okay, I'm also one of the community member. Oracle ACE is the community from the Oracle officially released or supported that Oracle ACE. We are going to share our knowledge through the social media, our blogs, or YouTubes. So as and when you are getting some issue in your real time as a DBA, you can directly Google it, that issue directly. You will get the support. Okay, compared to other databases, courses, or other databases things, here you will get very huge support. Okay, big community is there in Oracle. More than 4 lakh people is there in the Oracle community. And as and when you are going to post some query, within a day or within a few days, you will get a response. Sometimes if somebody is online, they will give you this community will help you free of cost, right? They will give you the normal support. You face some issue, you just typed in the Oracle community, and then somebody will respond to your query immediately with a solution. Such kind of support I will not share. I will not commit it. Other DBS will give that or not. But here we have a huge community members is there. Huge knowledge also there in the Google. So many blogs is there, Oracle database administrators. Any kind of issue, you just type that issue, you will get the solution. So that much of support we have. And also that much of market as a DBA Oracle side we have. So I can strongly recommend that somebody will want to go for non-coding side. Better go with Oracle DBA and then learn Oracle RAC and then go for Oracle Application DBA extension of these databases. Huge job security, huge CTC they will offer. Okay, and also morely as an application DBA, that is a separate course that we are going to provide. We will get more on customer facing, like client side we are going to get on opportunities. Client side means if some clients from the US or UK or Singapore somewhere, right, you will get a chance to work from their location. On-site opportunities we will get it. Compared to other database administrators, we have as an Oracle DBA, Oracle Application DBA, or RAC DBA, we will get more on-site opportunities. Okay, that's all about who to learn, what is the roles and responsibilities, why we need to learn Oracle DBA, all these things we have covered. Now we are going to cover about Oracle Course Index, DBA Course Index. Here we are going to cover about 12C and 19C architectures. 21C and 23C also there. Officially, they haven't released for use cases for companies, but they released for development purpose. Companies can download the software and they can do their development in the 21C and 23C versions. But 19C is the long-term support. Till 2030, we have a support. Also 2034, I think recently they have given extended this support also close to. So till that time, we have a job security as a DBA once you learn. And also 12C. It's most of the customers are using now 12C. They are moving to 19C upgradations and all. Okay, almost more than 50% already there in 19C. We will deliver the trainings both the ways. Like 19C we will start, and then if somebody wants, already they are working as a 12C administrators on 12C software DBA, we will give some kind of training on this part as well, as part of this course only. And DBA roles and responsibilities we discussed today as well, and also prerequisites. We will go with more information on this prerequisite side, and how to install our database software. What are the prerequisites we require to install our database software? VirtualBox on your PC if you want install. Like this is a VirtualBox. Okay, this is Oracle VM VirtualBox Manager, and then we need to create a machine. Okay, likewise in a machine create it, click on new. Similar way, we can create a new machine for our new database software, and then we need to install our operating system and database. That I'll show you live, and also I'll give you the handbook how to install these things. Then how to connect the database and network setup. Okay, once we installed, I have installed this, how I need to start the database. Okay, this is just a server level startup. It is not a database startup. It is a server level. I have started the server. This part is taken care by the network team and the storage team. Okay, in a real time. But here we are going to use case for the demo purpose, right? In lab purpose, we can handle all the storage, OS team work. Okay, operating system level means OS team work. Storage means storage team, network level. All we will discuss as part of this training. Okay, and then user management. What is user? What is mean by that user? How we are going to create? What kind of users we required? Simply, users are nothing but you have started one organization. Okay, there you have a team, couple of teams, financial team, accounts team, and core team, management team, directories is a different kind of departments is there. Each department you can create one admin user. Okay, they can manage under them. Couple of people will be there, a couple of businesses will be there. So that businesses, somebody will operate it. We need to create one more users kind of one. So what exactly the meaning of user management, how you are going to create the users in database, and how you are going to manage what kind of user is this, and how you need to create that user. Okay, that we will clearly discuss about that. And table space, what is mean by the table space? Like in your organization, staff has been joined, your employees has been joined. How they are going to manage means whatever they are going to write, whatever they are going to create, that should be stored in your database, right? For that, we require some storage. For that also, how we are going to provide that storage to that users. That is the concept for table space management in the database. That we will discuss clearly. And the backup and recovery concept. It is more important. As a DBA, our job is to save the data of the organization. So for that, if you have a database in one place, suppose I'll show you this. we have one database. Database means the production database. Here every live transactions are coming up, like in it's a banking, SBI, okay, SBI bank. Their data daily transactions are stored in your production. If you don't have a backup, suddenly today is the 16th, okay, tomorrow is going to this database is not able to access, or some data center crashes has been happened. How we are going to restore, I mean, how we are going to save this data? Every day we have to take this backup into another location, okay. That process we call it as a backups. If something happened right here 17th, we need to restore this backup, okay, and then recovery will happen in between this backup. 16th and 17th transactions will be there, right? Those we can recover. How we are going to recover, that is the topic, okay. This is very important. We need to maintain daily basis backups, and then recovery also, as and when is required, we need to perform that as well. Restore and recovery we need to perform, that we will discuss clearly. And the patching, database patching, how we are going to apply the patches on the database. Same database is there, you have some issue happen, some bug has happened in this production database. So for that bug, we need to connect with Oracle support. They will give you the some solution. That solution could be a patch, means they will give on zip file, that we are going to apply on this database. Now we are not directly applying the patches on the production, that I'll tell you. So that fix we, how we are going to apply on the database. No need to mention of the production database, that we will discuss. To fix a particular bug, we apply the patches. Patching means what exactly the patch means? To fix a particular bug, that we will discuss clearly. And the clone is means identical copy of your the production data. How we are going to perform the clone? Clone means, as I said, right, some issue happen in your production. Oracle has been given the fix up for this issue, okay. You have raised a ticket with Oracle support, they given the fix. That fix where we are going to apply, we should not apply directly on the production, that is not recommended. For that, similar kind of productions we need to create in the same data center with the different servers, host IDs or machines, okay. Machines means I'll show you these things, this kind of, this is my primary, this is my secondary, or this is my cloned instance, this is my dev instance. In that way we need to clone. Clone means identical copy of this production to another instances. These instances we call it as non-production. Non-productions means not in live database, okay. Non-productions. This part, how we are going to do the clone, and then this bug we will test in your non-local, non-production environments. Once the issue is fixed here, okay, then only we can test one more non-production, then one more non-production. So 3 times we tested before applying that fix on production. So this we will discuss clearly as part of this clone. That is one thing. Also we have performance tuning. So as a DBA, we need to tune our production databases or non-production databases, performance improvements and all. We need to suggest, right, businesses. So we have different tools. AWR tool is there, ADDM is there, ASH3 is there. AWR means automatic workload repository, and automatic database diagnostic monitor thing, and ASH, active session history. These reports, how we are going to generate, how we are going to read these reports, and then how we are going to action it to improve the performance, that we will discuss. And ASM and data guard concepts. Then database upgrades from 12C to 19C and 19C 21C. I'll show you live lab, and also I'll share the PDFs or workbooks for that. This is about the core database topics. I'll take some mock interviews also, and also I'll share the frequently interview asked questions. I have taken multiple number of interviews, as what kind of questions I used to ask them, and also according to the requirement as per the JD. Once we saw the JD, and then we can prepare the interview according to that JD. That kind of suggestions are the information I'll provide you. And also CV preparation, how we need to prepare proper CV. As a DBA, how many years of experiences you have, according to that you have to prepare your CV. CV is more important to shortlist your profile. They will see your profile, then only they can shortlist it, right? So it is very important how we are going to prepare our CV, that I'll help you. And real-time scenarios and exercises, like once each and every topic, mostly what are the important topics: user management, table space, backup and recovery, and patching also, I used to give the some workshops kind of one real-time scenarios. I after completion of this training, I'll give the scenarios, some scenarios. If you are performing means you are well understand the this topic. If you are not understanding, if you are not performing that, I'll retake that session one-on-one, or I'll explain that workshop which I have given to you to understand the concept. That also I'll perform. That also I'll provide. These are all about our core DBA topics. And last one, RAC DBA. RAC DBA, as I said, I have already 2 node machines in my system. How I did installation of these RAC databases. I'll show you each and everything and each and every part of the installation where the exact important topics, IPs, public IP, private IP, VIP, scan IPs, what exactly meaning of those, and DNS resolution. What is DNS? Mainly, people are failing on the DNS resolution only to install the RAC. I did n number of RAC installations in my system. I have work around in real time also projects to configuring 19C RAC and 12C RACs, 2 node, 4 node RAC environments. I'll share my experience also. As part of this RAC course, I'll clearly delivered what exactly the RAC DBA and how we are going to install and configuring the RAC databases. And then storage management RAC we can use ASM storage, and that ASM part as part of core also we can deliver, also as part of RAC DBA also, how we are going to install the ASM, how we are going to create ASM disk groups, and then how we are going to manage the storage in RAC. That I'll deliver as part of this RAC architecture also we will cover as part of introduction. Okay. And the cluster nodes, like in a RAC we have a cluster software. In a cluster where we are going to share our storage, ASM storage we are going to share with multi-node. Okay, how that multi-node storage will happen? Using the clusterware software. Okay, cluster means multiple nodes, group of nodes, similar data which are sharing by the number of nodes. Those we call it as a cluster. How that sharing the information is by using this clusterware software. Okay, and the node management, if some node, if you want to add it or if you want to delete, how you are going to perform, those we will see it. And load balancing, scan IP especially to share the load in, if you have 4 node RAC. Okay, so 400 users are there. If 400 users are trying to connect this database, if we have 4 nodes, 1, 2, 3 and 4 node, so 4 nodes are sharing single database. Okay, single databases, all 3 these 4 database instances are connecting to this database to access the data. So how the load will distribute in between these 4 nodes? Okay, using scan IP, those are loadings distributing. And also we have a load balancer will be there. Which load balancer we are using in a server level or in IP level load balancer is a scan, and server level how we are going to share your load parallelly. And same, 400 users as I said, right? 100 users from this instance they will connect, 100 users or 95, something like that. Equally they will connect it to from 4 the instances, and the load will be distributed parallelly. And same, one load will not be load high, one node will load low. That will not happen. That also in a RAC we have Oracle software has designed very well. So if one of the node is failed, users able to connect through the 3 nodes to this database, and the load will be distributed. This load, which is the node is failed, right? Those load will distributed all the 3 nodes, and then they will try to access the database. That we can see it. And backup and recovery, same way in normal Oracle DBA, how we are going to take a backups and how we are going to restore and recovery. Also clones, only slight difference will be there in a RAC. The database clone will be same as our normal core DBA, but once you done the clone, we need to configure the RAC. We need to enable the RAC. That is only one difference in the RAC. I'll show you in a very easy manner how to do the clone in our RAC environment. Troubleshooting and the performance. If node eviction is there, if any node is not able to reachable, if unable to start one of the node, we have 2 node databases. One node is not able to start, one node is able to start up. What is the issue? How we are going to troubleshoot that? And patching. We need to apply a different way here in a rack environment. We need to apply the patches to the grid and Oracle home. Two homes we have, Oracle home and grid home. How we are going to approach? We have OPatch utility is there. We can use it from the grid or the user which you have installed the database. Otherwise, we have OPatch auto that we can use from the root user. That also we can apply. Okay, how we are going to perform the patching activity in a rack? I'll show you that as well. And the upgradations, same. This one we can show it 12C to 19C or 19C 21C. And then high level steps for the upgradation. Why? Because we don't have an environment to configure in a real time approach, right? Same way, we don't have much difference as a core database, and rack is only cluster software is difference. And to enable the instance to access that, like IPs will be there, different IPs. That is only one thing different. And shutdown startup is very difficult in rack environment. Which approach we need to follow, how we need to shut down first, and how we need to start up the rack instances, that we will clearly discuss as part of this rack. Here also I'll share the interview questions, also repeated interview questions. I'll take a mock interview as part of RAC DBA. And also we will go with some real-time scenarios. The patching, if you are going to apply the patch is failed, how you are going to roll back that activity till now, what you did. Those we will take it up. All real-time scenarios we will discuss as part of this course. Yeah, that's all about our Oracle DBA and RAC DBA things. If you have any questions, I'll ready to take these questions. Yeah, I got some of the questions. Do we need any network knowledge? I don't think so. It is not that much, but yeah, few of the things, if you know good, that is good to know in network level. How? Why? Because sometimes your database is not able to access. Okay, your database load is fine. Still, users are complaining, I'm unable to access, I'm getting so and so error, or your backups are keep on failing. At that time, if you have some of the network commands, if you are able to get it, or if you are able to understand the latency, how much the server level CPU things and all, and also you can read the AWS report, the network level parameters, then we can strongly send back to them. It is not the database issue, it is network level. Please look into it. This is the this is my observation, so that they will immediately look into that. Otherwise, they will throw to DBA, DBA queue only. So if you learn networking, Unix, those kind of skills also, it will help you to move smoothly as your journey as a DBA. It is not mandatory, but good to know. Technical interview help, yeah, definitely I'll help on this. Somebody is having some issues. They work very well as part of the labs and all, but when they are facing that interview, they're unable to answer those questions. Okay, that also we will help you. And somebody is having some gap in their professional or educational, and in between the education and the professional jobs, that kind of things also we will take it up. How they need to prepare, how they need to put their CVs and get the jobs. Preparation, definitely those who are join this course, once you guys have completed, you guys able to give the interview yourself. Such kind of training we used to provide. Yes, SQL and Linux concept, definitely I'll give you as part of DBA. How much you want to, you should know, that much I'll provide you that information as well. Yeah, fee and all I'll tell you. This session is going to record, so that after this I'll tell you that course fees and all. Enroll for RAC course, up to what level of core or standard knowledge is needed? Yeah, as part of this RAC, core is basic. As I said, right? Core and RAC, only the architecture level it is different, and the way you are going to start up and shut down, the maintenance will be different. Okay, in core database, you are going to apply the patch using OPatch. In a RAC also, you can use the OPatch. The core database clone, you are going to do normal way using RMAN or hard backup or cold backups. Same way you can do in a RAC, but in a RAC, you have extra step to configure your instances. But slightly, if you are learning core DBA, that is a primary step. That is very helpful for you to learn RAC easily. If you want to learn RAC directly, you may have some doubts. What exactly meaning of this and that. Yes, in this course, we intentionally start from Oracle DBA and then RAC DBA, both. We will cover both. Somebody already working as a Oracle DBA, if they want to learn, definitely they can join this course. Okay, they can pay for the RAC DBA training only. If somebody wants to learn Oracle DBA plus RAC DBA, they have different fee structure. But how we are going to approach means we will start the core DBA topics initially. After 1 week or few days, we will RAC DBA people we can add to them in this training, and then we can move on to forward with Oracle DBA with RAC DBA training, and then we can complete it. Yes, we will cover this RAC ASM and Exadata. Exadata nowadays, most of the JDs they are mentioning job descriptions, but if you know that, right, you will not get the servers to as of now. Everything is managed by the Oracle itself. If you are an employee in Oracle, if you have a chance to work on Exadata team, it is better you can learn it. If you are outside Oracle team member, you just learn it. Okay, it will be useful for you as well, but you don't you may not get hands-on experience on Exadata servers until unless the customer is having the customer cloud at customer servers. At that time only normally Oracle is going to provide. Yes, notes and videos, yeah, each and every session is recorded, and also immediately I'm going to share those sessions too in Google Drive. As current batch is going to, we are going to share it. I'll check that where my drive of file. I'll show you that as well. Course, yeah, definitely I'll share it. Notes, I don't think so. I'll share the commands which I used in the same session. Why? Because we are going to record the session, right? There is no need to provide extra theoretical thing, but yeah, we have some this thing, Oracle standard documents. If you want, I'll share or I'll help you to go through it. Right now, the core DBA batch which is going on in this way, each and every session, session 1, then session 2, the patches I'm going to upload it here to download, and then you can use those patches to apply in your live. Okay, each and every session, how we are going to install, how we are going to manage user management, all these sessions I'll share it. It is unlimited. I'm not going to limit for 3 months or 4 months, but as and when if any issues in the server level, till that time, I'm sure till 1 year you should have an access. Okay, after that, after 1 year, you may or may not get it. It is not required also at that time. Okay, at least 2 to 3 months is fine. Beyond that 6 months also it is okay. I'm giving 1 year access for this sessions. Okay, if you are missing the session, okay, if you want to unable to join after 5 or 6 sessions, you have some issues or you have some other important jobs, you can drop off the training, that course thing. Next batch, as and when we have started as a Racsinfotech, you can join without any extra pay. That also we will give it one chance. Yeah, any questions? So that, so yeah, mainly when we are going to start this batch, actually we are planning to start from the 18th of September due to some other issues from my end. Also, the some of the students has been requested also. So I'm going to tentatively start this batch from the 21st of the September, or else most 100% we may going to start from the 25th September, but tentatively 21st September we are going to start this Oracle DBA with RAC on the morning batch. If somebody is interested in the weekend batches, if we have a number of requests more than 5 or 6 students, then we will conduct weekend batches as well. But batch should be minimum 5 registrations is required. Okay. These are all about our trainings and all. So that if you have any questions, let me